Number one, you ain't lived until you potty trained a child. You could have been an astronaut, gone into space. You could have traveled around the world. You know, you ran a marathon. What? You don't know life like me. I'm potty trained. Right. Number two, there are two types of potty training seats which may both be equally useless. I'll show you the first one. This one right here, you know, this is like a sort of like a traditional type of potty seat. You know, they handle their business, and then you throw this part out, which has the business. All right. This was another one that kind of was all right. Look at that. You know, it looks fun. It's got paw patrol on it. Don't you want to just sit on it and use toilet? Right. That. Number three. It can happen in the park. It can happen when it's dark. It can happen in their room. It can happen on a broom. It can happen near a tree. It can happen on your knee. You never know when it's gonna happen. It could happen when they're napping. That's like a Dr. Seuss rhyme there. That's dope. Number four. You don't know what your kids are gonna be like. You know, you might have one of those kids who likes to play with like their mess. You know, like to play with their poop. But then you might have a kid who's just disgusted by it, doesn't want anything to do with it, and hopefully you get the latter. The latter meaning the kid that's disgusted by poop, don't want to play with their poop and stuff. Number five, girls are easier. Number six, at some point you're gonna meet somebody who thinks they're an expert. See, now we always ran into like that one person who thinks they're an expert. You know, who thinks that, my granddaughter, she came over and in 1 hour I potty trained her. And like, yeah, I bet you did. You know, like really and truly, and you're gonna get tired. You're gonna get really frustrated because you know, like all the work that you're doing to try to potty train your child. And truly, people who think they're experts, they just straight up need to be slapped with freshwater fish. And number seven, at some point your kids are gonna pee the bed. All right, make sure you have a mattress pad, which is like one of those things that you put between the bed sheet and the bed so that the pee doesn't get into the bed and and ruin the bed. 8, one of the things that we learned to do with our kids is that we'd wake them up in the middle of the night and just take them to go pee. Like, not even wait on them, we just take them to go pee. This way they sort of get used to the idea that, hey, if I need to pee in the middle of the night, I need to get my butt up out of my bed and go to the washroom. You help them at first, and then at some point you're hoping that they get used to it and do it themselves. Next, number 9. Probably the hardest part in the whole potty training process is sort of like teaching and getting the kids to clean themselves. Right? At some point you're gonna have to take off the training wheels to sort of like let them do it, and that's probably the toughest part, right? Not trying to get nasty on you, I'm just trying to tell you what you need to know and have in mind. Number 10.
I always say this, I am not above bribery. I will give you whatever it takes to get you to stop pooping in your pants.
Amen. I'm keeping this. I like Paw Patrol. I'm keeping this just for me. Definitely subscribe or like or do something. I don't know. You can make a comment.